Sustainable ecotourism in Philippine protected areas. As we all know, Philippine protected areas are those places in the country that are protected by laws because of their rich natural environment, wildlife, and cultural value. Examples of such are national parks, marine protected areas, and natural monuments, and many more to mention. These areas are indeed beautiful and mesmerizing, but despite their beauty, their existence are not only for aesthetic purposes. Uh, Majority may have overlooked the significance of these protected areas, but still, they continue to nurture and save what is left of our environment. They protect nature and diversity. They fight climate change. They provide clean water, air, and food. They even support our local communities. Hence, in our own little ways, it is our duty to safeguard and preserve these areas. In accordance with that, this presentation will be about how we can protect Philippine protected areas while also allowing people to visit and enjoy it in a responsible way. We will tackle about how ecotourism can help take care of the environment, support local communities, and give visitors a great experience without harming nature. We will present best practices in sustainable ecotourism, address the inherent challenges, and propose key policy recommendations in line with our objective, which is to improve the economy in a way that includes everyone without destroying the beautiful natural areas we want future generations to enjoy. What is sustainable ecotourism? Sustainable ecotourism means traveling in a way that protects nature while helping local communities as well. It's about visiting beautiful natural places without harming the environment or local culture. Instead of causing damage, it gives people in the area a chance to earn money and be part of tourism fairly. Ang sustainable tourism, pasabot, ka-travel ka, gadto ka sa mga natural places na gusto nimo adtuan, pero dili lang kana ang imuhang main purpose sa imong pag-visit. Na kay tumong na motabang para mo lambo ug mo improve ang kana nga lugar. And of course, syempre, if you are a visitor of the place, permi jud nimo na naon na you are just a visitor. Dili ka pwede mo disturbo or maguba sa kung unsa man nga mga natural resources ang naa na nga lugar. Simply a sign of respect for the place and for the people nga gaatiman ana nga place. And the graph portrays that in 2023, studies showed that 70% of tourists worldwide are willing to pay more for trips that clearly show that they are good for the environment and local people. This shows that more and more travelers want to choose responsible and eco-friendly travel options. This is a great head start since many people are willing to be eco-friendly travelers. It may not be that hard to impose sustainable ecotourism in protecting our Philippine protected areas. Best practices community-based tourism or CBT. One of the best practices that we will be discussing in the community-based tourism. It is a key part of sustainable ecotourism in the Philippines. It means that local people manage and benefit from tourism in their area. A great example is the Jugan Island Marine Reserve and Sanctuaries. Here, the local community runs everything. They guide visitors, take care of the marine life, and offer simple, eco-friendly places to stay. What's special about Danjugan is that all the money from tourism, 100%, goes back into protecting nature and helping the community. This approach worked really well. From 2010 to 2020, the island's biodiversity increased by 30%, meaning more animals and plants were thriving. Every year, over 3,000 tourists visit. helping support more than 50 local families with steady and sustainable income. Locally, one of the best examples as well of a community-based tourism is the Enchanted River of Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur. It offers employment to the locals of the municipality. They act as tourist guides, mold local crafts, and even manage the tourist spot itself. To sum it up, community-based tourism indeed is a pillar in sustainable ecotourism. Not only does it promote Filipino culture, but it uphold and preserve it as well, not just for economic gains but much more for future generations.